Good morning. Welcome to Fight Hits MMA. It's me, Miss Nikki. Happy Monday morning to all. Yep. It's been a crazy, crazy weekend in combat sports. First of all, I would like to send out love and prayers to the family, friends, team, loved ones, everyone, and anyone in the combat sports community that had any injuries they suffered this weekend, and to especially Mr. Adonis Stevenson. Um, I know you all know that he pretty much took some real terrible punches this weekend and is currently in the hospital. He was downgraded from critical condition to stable condition, which is not a big move at all. So we have to keep our prayers in mind for that young man and his family. Rest in peace, George W. Bush, George H. Bush, George Bush. Rest in peace. Um, yeah. Wilder Fury. Damn. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is my opinion is Mr. Fury won that fight. That's my opinion. Um, both men came in there and gave us the best that they had Saturday. Both men. They both, ironically, pretty much did what they said they were going to do. Uh, yeah, they pretty much both got a chance to do what they both said they were going to do. Fury said he was going to outpoint Deontay to win the fight, although he said a couple times he was going to knock him out. And Deontay said he was going to knock him out. So both did what they came to do. And I know it's a lot of controversy about this fight. It is. It's just a lot of controversy, and a lot of people were not happy. Y'all see this shirt? Stand up. Let me show y'all. Yes. So I be at the events, and I got this from the national the I didn't forget what it was. It was in West Virginia. It was I think it was the Prep Nationals back in June. Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, both men walked out with just their record still standing with the O behind the draw. So I think we just could have had more. I thought we were going to have more. Not, I wish we could have more, but I thought we were going to see a little bit more out of Deontay. I think for that young man, it was just, he said something in one of his post interviews that made me think. He said that this was his coming out party. So I kind of feel like it was almost like the bright lights kind of froze him a little bit. It wasn't Tyson himself. It was just everything came down at that one time once that bell rang. Everything just came flooding in on him. So he admitted that he went against his own grain and everything that he worked on. He went against his own mindset in the fight. So we'll take that with a grain of salt. We're gonna run with that. Yeah, he knocked him out. He was out. And I don't even want to talk about the count. I'm just going to leave that up to the professionals. um, what I think is basically what the world got to see, and it's not the first time and it probably won't be the last time, is the system is not working. Um, I think we seen a huge, that was a big picture of that system does not work right. And I say that because I do be at the events. And a lot of times I see stuff like that happen more often than not. And it draws me back to Mr. Stevenson laying up in the hospital right now fighting for his life. They get in there to fight for whatever they're fighting for, whether it's glory, money, reputation, whatever they are there for. It doesn't matter. Every time they step in there, they put in their life on the line. And with that being said, I've operated within a system that you're held accountable for your actions. And I mean that in a manner of how that operates outside of my boxers, everybody else that runs that, as far as the commission and everything, because Mr. Fury's team kind of told it a little bit like they were unorganized. A lot of stuff went down behind the scenes that was not talked about or said, but I believe it because I see it at the events. I see it. And I think that a lot of times they make decisions about bouts that are completely wrong. And I'm not a professional. I've never boxed or anything. I'm just a fan. But I do attend these events. And I'm not even concerned about whether they rematching or not. It doesn't matter. But I think the system is broke. The kids see it from way down. The whole system operates like that. So when they want somebody to have something, they give it to them. And whether they've earned it or not. And that's why I say we've seen the failure of our boxing system. Because what happens is, just think about it like this, as a parent coming as a parent, I know that if I don't if I allow my children to misbehave from a small age, and then they become teenagers and they still, they're going to have that behavior because I didn't never curve it. So what I'm saying is a lot of times when these judges misjudge these bouts, they are pushing forward somebody that may not have earned it. And then they get a false sense of greatness. And they get a false sense of greatness. They start to rest on their laurels. I always, and you can go back and check a lot of my videos, I always speak about elevation. I always speak about elevation. But when they are told, oh, you're this, you're that, you want what, then they don't elevate. That does not help them. That does not help them. So when they get to this level, like Deontay and Fury was on Saturday, I really feel like we should have seen a little bit something different with Deontay. I man, I knew I wanted him to win the fight. I wanted him to win that fight. I don't have nothing against Mr. Fury. I mean, he did a lot to make a comeback, and that just does not help these boxers and fighters when you do not judge them properly and get the ones that's supposed to be moving forward. Um, They want that rematch. And trust me, they want it over there because you heard what he said. It's so hard to get a win over here in the United States. If y'all think, if anybody thinks that that's like an isolated thing, it's not. That's how they run this from the bottom up. And it's disappointing coming to events and watching people box their freaking hearts out and don't get the win. Don't get the win. I've purposely seen them not give a kid that one about. I've purposely seen that. And that's sad to watch. So they condition them to accept that, especially if they have been boxing from a young age. They condition them to accept that. And that's unacceptable because they know when they were better than their opponent. They know. They know when they've won a bout. So with that being said, I don't care what nobody said. I promise you, if they would have judged that the way it was supposed to be judged, and I just didn't, yeah, he got the 2 knockdowns. He got up. Nobody thought he was getting up. He didn't even think he was getting up. The boxing gods came down this weekend. He was healed. That's why he got up off the floor. That's why he got up off the canvas. And they want that fight again. And they want it in their country. And guess what? They expect Deontay Wilder to come with the same skill set he came with Saturday. They don't see him trying to elevate. They don't see him turning over punches, doing nothing new. And they're going to figure that out. And he's going to go over there and we going to get our feelings hurt in the worst kind of way. So with that being said, I mean, I guess maybe because mostly mixed in with the mixed martial arts, and they get to use a lot, a lot of different points of striking and stuff. I don't know, but he knows that didn't work for him. He knows it didn't work for him, and if they would have scored that thing the way it was supposed to, and I don't know where in the world anybody think that over 3 rounds, maybe 4, Deontay had that fight. I don't know where. He could have left out of there with a better mind frame than he did on Saturday. If they had went ahead and let that bout be what it was. But of course, yeah, the rematch is going to bring more money. And then if it's a trilogy, it's going to bring more money. Let me tell you something. They really expected him to come the same way he came Saturday. So if he does not elevate, if he does not step outside of his own camp and try to get what maybe some other get some new partners, I don't know how to fix that. One thing I can promise you, his was over there telling him he was winning the fight. I just do. All right. This is oh man, I don't even know what to think about this. Like I have really had to take all day and think about that yesterday because I see it so much how they take bouts from people. So a lot of missed punches by both boxers, a lot of great punches landed by both boxers. Mm, mm, mm. I just thought that, we're going to see just a little bit of something different. And if you, it's like robotics. It's like being a robot to me. So they already knew that he was going to take that chance and leave himself open to take shots in order to land that right hand. They also knew that he was going to take that chance and lose rounds, give away rounds to get to that big knockout. And that's what they were banking on. So if he doesn't change that, then they're going to correct from their side what they need to, and that fight's not going to be maybe that longer next time. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's just you're just seeing how everybody says Deontay was exposed, but I don't think that's really what happened. I really think that our boxing um commissions and all of that, the people that run the stuff, I think that's really what got exposed this weekend because Deontay came in there. He was the fighter that he's always been. So now he can go back and look at that fight and say, damn, I could have done this. Damn, I should have been doing that. So whether he's listening to his coach in the corner or not, he got to know when he go in there, he got to be able to figure that out and correct that in the middle of the fight because that's what y'all do. So with that being said, I am new official or anything. I'm a fan. But looking at that fight, I just didn't see. I don't even think it was really. I don't know. Because they make it so where it's hard to really have an opinion. But when I look a little bit back at the footage, like it is what it is. There was times in the fight where there just was no activity from either one of them. So I don't know. And I don't think he got up like the grave digger. Is that what his name is from the wrestling? That was some Michael Myers stuff right there. Thought he was dead to the world. Michael Myers still running around here. Y'all cannot be complacent. Y'all cannot be complacent, my warriors. Y'all cannot be complacent. Y'all have to continuously try to elevate. Y'all have to. Y'all have to. Whether it's boxing, kickboxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, and life, period. We just have to keep trying to elevate. So, just because you got a nice right hand or a nice left hand, you got to have something else in that bag with it. You got to have something else in the bag with it. So, I'm sad to say that Deontay didn't just get the unified the title this weekend, but he is still our heavyweight champion. And he gets nothing but love and respect from me on that. And so we still have our 3 Black combat sports heavyweight champions, Deontay Wilder, Daniel Cormier, and Arnold Boombaye Adams, bare knuckle fighting championship. We still have our 3 Black heavyweight champions. Yeah. I know everybody says if it's not broke, don't fix it. The system is broke. The system is definitely broke. And it needs to be fixed. And we're going to lose more than we gain if we don't correct it. We could have a lot of great boxing going on, but it's so much with the politics and the stuff that happens behind the closed doors more than whatever goes on inside the square ring that it makes it hard. And all the people that make the big decisions are not the ones that get in there and put their lives on the line. And if money means more than somebody's life or somebody's well-being, then well, we already know it does. We have a problem, Houston. We have a problem. I don't know where we're going to fix it or how we're going to fix it, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to have to work it out. And just because the system has been jacked up for so long does not mean it can't be corrected. Anytime we say, no matter what we've been through, we can come back and we can be better, that applies there also. That applies there also. Yeah. So, it's a lot of frustration I see the boxers themselves go through. It's a lot of frustration that I see their coaches go through. And it's just, unbelievable. And so many people, like, I'm done with boxing. We know that's a lie. Because as soon as they announce another fight, we all gonna be right there in front of our TVs, in front of the pay-per-views, or at the event, getting it in, showing love, rooting for our favorite fighter. So I understand people was upset, and we all on both sides, nobody got what they really wanted. So there you have it. People in hell want ice water. Okay. Oh, it was so much going on this weekend. We had Titans of the Cage, we had UFC, we had Bellator. It was stuff going on across the. Oh, boom! I told y'all about a week or so ago that they built in that center over there in China. Dana White said they already building it. They not playing with it. They not playing with it. He sent the guy that built his house here in the United States over there to build that center, that new MMA center in China. Y'all think they not coming over here? Y'all think they not going to challenge y'all? Y'all are sadly mistaken. Sadly. They coming from every corner of the world. And I keep trying to explain to y'all, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything or be disrespectful. But I'm letting y'all know they think y'all a bunch of prima donnas over here. They think y'all got it easy over here. And they feel like they work harder. And y'all's championships and stuff is easy to take from y'all. I'm not saying that they are, but that's what they believe and that's what they see. That's what they feel like they seeing. So elevation is the word of the day. Elevation is the word of the day. Some mess. Jarrett Hurd got his opponent out of here with a body shot. Oh, he put that kid on his knees. Oh, that first fight, I think it was the Joe versus the Joe. I didn't see that one coming. Mr. Hanks versus Mr. Joyce. I just did not see that. And Mr. Kaufman, he stood in there real good to that very last round with Mr. Ortiz. That was pretty cool. Um, you can't never count nobody out. And the more I look up, I see more guys with a little bit of hair on their age in these rings and in these cages. And half of it, I think, is really to keep the sport alive. And those are the ones when we see these funny looking bouts that everybody like to call Mitch Max and stuff. How about this? Those are the ones that wanted to step up. So we get what we get. We get what we get. And we gotta be thankful that they want to step up like that. And look at Mr. Stevenson. He's laying over there jacked up fighting for his life right now. And I don't know. Every time y'all step into an octagon, a ring, a square ring, whatever, y'all putting y'all life on the line. And the people that's judging these things are not. They got to get it together. Whatever the universal teaching is, everybody got to be on the same page. Everybody got to be on the same page. Everybody got to be on the same page. And I think a lot of times the boxers feel like the people that are judging them and watching their bouts and being responsible for that don't really care for what they're doing as far as judging a boxing match or an MMA match. That's not a good feeling for them to have going into a fight. That's not a good feeling for them. And I look at it like this: every one of us, most of us with jobs, our jobs require us to be held accountable. And our jobs are people depending on us to do our jobs for something in their life to go right or be right. 23-year nursing CNA. I know how people depend on other people. So, with that being said, if you are judging or are supposed to be responsible for that type of capacity, refereeing, all of that, the fighters are dependent on you to be paying attention, and they are dependent on you to judge fairly and right. We know y'all don't get to see every single punch landed, understood. Because sometimes that's why they have reruns on the TV, because we don't even get to see them even when we're watching them on TV. So that is a position of great responsibility, and it can't be taken lightly, because every time they step in there, their lives are on the line. Whether they're punching each other, they're kicking each other, they're slamming each other, they're hitting each other. So I just want my refs and all my judges that sit around those cages and stuff. I need y'all to. I hope that we can start a dialect where we can start seeing better results from the other side for the boxers and their teams. These guys work hard, 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 and to go in and win a fight and not be given that win is just. And then Tyson Fury got up from that fight. Deontay Wilder punched him as hard as he could in that moment. I don't know if that's his hardest punch. I don't know. But he punched him as hard as he fucking could in that moment. And he got up. That is another thing that's going to fuck with him. Might not ever admit it, but you better believe he's the first person to ever get up from that, from Deontay, and continue to fight. That's going to sit with him. That's why he has to elevate. He has to elevate because that's going to sit with him. And it's gonna stick in the back of his mind. Because it's stuck in the back of mine. So, he's gonna have to elevate. He's gonna have to figure it out. He's gonna have to add some stuff to his bag of tricks and work it out, especially if he's gonna face him again. He's still gonna be 6'9". He's still gonna be 200 and something pounds. I don't know. And he was laid out. We all know he was laid out there, eyes open and everything, laid out. So if you don't think for 1 minute that the last minute and a half or so of that bout, that y'all don't think Deontay was thinking like, what the hell? I just knocked him out and he got back up. I ain't got no more to give him. I'm gonna keep him off of me. I ain't got no more to give him. Gave him all I got. Whew. And I still believe that Tyson Fury went into that fight with a shoulder injury. I kept saying his left shoulder, but I meant his right shoulder. His right shoulder. It was just crazy this weekend. Had a lot of bouts, a lot of UFC stuff. Junior Dos Santos knocked out his opponent. What? Now he want to get back with Alistair Overeem because he just had a win last weekend, I think. Yo, he said, I want that back. I need that. Let me get that. Let me get that. I don't know what happened in Bellator this week because I didn't even go look yet. Didn't even go look. And mainly because I'm so busy and tuned into this boxing match and all the MMA. Oh, excuse me. I woke up sick as a dog yesterday. I don't know what it was. I must have came in contact with a bug or something because I woke up with the bubble guts. My stomach just hurt all day. I spent what time I keep saying in the bathroom yesterday. Literally, when I woke up, my stomach was like about 5:30 in the morning. I didn't wake up; it woke me up. Not good. So just kind of laid around and watched reactions from this weekend's happenings. I'm wishing my uncle a happy birthday, you guys. Give me a second. I'm sorry. It was awesome to see all the legends, well, as many legends as they could get in the house for this past weekend's heavyweight bout. Oh, the legends. Did y'all see? Whoa, what's his name? Did you see Riddick roll up on Oh man, that's what I'm saying. It is real. I mean, look how they're older. They're up in age. Ain't neither one of them about to get in nobody's ring and throw a punch at nobody for love or money right now. And he's still, hey, let me run up on you right quick, bro. Back in the day. Yo, and Mr. Jerry Cooney, he was so animated. they wanted so they wanted him to be quiet so bad so many times. He was having a ball. He was having a ball. He was having a ball. Oh Lord. Got to see Riddick Bowe, Ernie Shavers, the hardest puncher of all time, Michael Spinks, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, Buster Douglas, and Jerry Cooney, the heavyweight legends in the house. That was a lot. And even they said, Mr. Fury pulled that one out just a little bit. And I was in a room full of boxers and coaches watching this fight, and they all had the same idea. They did not think that the two knockdowns in that fight edged him over. They didn't think it gave him the fight. So, with that said, people be posting some of the crazy. Titans of the Cage 26 went down in Rocky Gap, Virginia this weekend, y'all. Yeah, it did. Oh, it was some upset. It was some upsets. It was some upsets on that Titans of the Cage. Well, even I was shocked. I was like, what? No way. They went in there. Titan of the Cage always have great fights, just as BWC. Great fights all the time. When I go, my guys show up. I love it when they bounce around from promotion to promotion. Because then that gives them the more they fight, the more comfortable they are. And the more relaxed they are when they go into their fight. So that was awesome. That was awesome that we had some upsets, and that means we got people that's going to elevate a little bit, come back and try to get their belts and see what's good. What did I do with it? Oh yeah, this weekend. Before I go any further, I'm sorry, Titans of the Cage fans. I'm sorry. Just hold on. So y'all know this weekend is Max Bless Holloway versus Brian Ortega, and Valentina Shevchenko versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. It's going down. It is going down. Both of those bouts are going to be off the chain. Off the chain. I love Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Old girl has already beaten her 3 times in kickboxing. I know that's not MMA. I mean, not MMA. I know it's not what, look, she's going to have everything working for her. She's coming to get that win. Shevchenko, she's coming for that. She wants that. That's hers right there. I wouldn't even be surprised if she knocked Joanna out. I love Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I would not be surprised if Valentina give her the 1-2 and lay her out. I don't see it being a submission. Not saying it couldn't be, but I don't see that. We want to see. We want to see. Claudia Gadelha is on this card. She's going against who was she fighting? Nina Anzanoff. So Claudia is the number 4 strawweight, and Nina is the number 12. Nina is 9-5-0. Claudia is 16-3-0. I'm trying to think of 2 of her losses came from. I forget. Claudia has losses to Jessica Andrea, Joanna Jed times 2. Oh, Joanna Jędrzejczyk twice. She lost to. But this girl she fighting, Nina, has 6 KO wins out of the 9 wins she does have. 6 of them is KOs. Thiago Santos versus Jimmy Manuwa. They're almost evenly matched. Thiago is 19-6-0 and Manuwa is 17-4-0. So they have 2 bouts between them. Thiago has 2 more bouts more than Manuwa. That's gonna be a good fight too. That's gonna be a good fight. We can't overlook Mr. Ortega. I love Holloway, but we just cannot overlook Mr. Ortega. We just can never overlook the opponents. Ever, 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 ever. Yes. Our guy, I don't think our guy Felony won this weekend. I didn't really see anything on that, and he didn't really say much unless I missed it. Like I said, I was not from that yesterday. Just wasn't. So what I do know about Titans of the Cage 26, I wanted to go up there on my Facebook and look. Robbie Ring, second amateur MMA fight, won his bout and got the 135 title from AJ Sanchez. Congratulations. Congratulations, Robbie. I told y'all that kid is tough. He is tough. And I knew that Ring Combat wouldn't put him in there with AJ if they didn't think he was ready. So now he's proved how ready he is. So trust and know it's probably gonna be some people that want to come and challenge him for that, because there's a lot of people that feel like he shouldn't even have it to begin with. He should have never even had the chance for that belt. But at the end of the day, like I said, sometimes it ends up just being who is willing to step up. Who's willing to step up? So if you're not willing to step up, shut up. On to the next one. Co-main event. Sean Mitchell versus Nick Bill. This one I didn't see coming. Can't never count out the opponent. And I don't think I ever counted Mr. Bill out, but I think I was kind of riding with Mitchell. Well, he came from Kennesaw, Georgia, and took that 155 belt back with him. Congratulations, Mr. Bill. Congratulations, young man. He paid well money. He put out that toilet and give me that. Give me that. Finish him. So that's how that went. Yeah, buddy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get to my Facebook. So I can share it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mm. Okay, so let me go to Titans of the Cage. Let's go up to their page. Let's go up. Now, stop it, because I know you sitting watching me. Why are you calling me? I know you see me on my video. Stop. I told your ass. No damn online dating. Get out my way. In the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. All right, let's see what they got for us. I know they posted a couple of the bouts, the stream. Let's go. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got Zach Humbertson versus Jacob Lamb, which is oh, that's one of the Expo bouts. Ooh, looks like Lady Kim treated us to one, two, three Expo bouts and two other bouts. Let's see. I'm gonna start down here. Y'all gonna see what I see. You can't see what I can see. Blind, baby. Blind to the fact. Is it me or what? Weird. Why it won't play? Why you won't play? Come on now. I need you to play, buddy. I want to play. Oh man. Oh, I see what she did. She put it up there. I'm just now seeing this. So I thought it was going to play, but you can. Oh, man. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Just mind my business. Just mind my business. I know that she did. She posted like an update. I thought we were going to get to see. I thought they were going to be. She was going to show us the stream. I guess not. I guess I'll have to get up with. I know my Joshua Cook was on this. Joshua Cookie Monster Cook was on this card. He won his bout. Congratulations. Just to all my TOC 26 competitors. Thank you. Somebody's gonna have to get up with me. Maybe Joshua. Maybe I'll catch Joshua later on, and me and him can come live and talk about what happened at Titans of the Cage. Y'all know usually I would have been there, but I wasn't there. So I didn't get to see, and I haven't watched any lives from anybody that did one from there. Because Titans of the Cage do not allow you to record during the event. So you have to go pay for their stream. $6.99, $16.99, and then to rent it is $4.99. Let's see. I know where I'm gonna go. Oh. There was just so much going on. And for the first time, I seen like I guess a news report on the Federation boxing event that happened. I think it was on the 9th of November. As I said, I don't know what happened to Bellator. Let me see if I'm not. And as we all know, Gustafsson versus Jones, December 29th. Oh boy. And just keep this in mind. Everybody was joking and had funny ha-has about the older guy that Fury had in his corner this weekend as his cut man. That same guy is gonna be in the corner with Manny Pacquiao when he goes to fight Adrian Broner. King Capuan demonstrating how to suck the air out of an arena. Bellator 211. 211. 211. Oh yeah, my fighters got married this weekend. Congratulations, Will and Elena. Yep. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek. How about that? She sent me some pictures. She sent me some pictures. About to show y'all. That dress she wearing is so pretty. Very nice. Look at that. Look at him with it. I think that's his cousin. I don't know if it's his brother or his cousin. What the fuck? Come on, people. Oh, so sweet. I need y'all to look at this cake. Look at this cake. Absolutely beautiful cake. The dress is beautiful. Man, I know she sent me a close-up picture of the cake. Here it is. This what I was looking for. Right here. Look at that cake, y'all. That is absolutely fabulous. Look at that. That's very pretty. And it matches the little color in their hair too. So in case y'all wondering, anybody that doesn't know, Will, um, he usually will find a cause or have a cause, whether it's cancer or, something else. And he usually will color his hair, and his wife will color her hair. So when he comes to the fights, he's representing whatever cause, in that moment. So that was it. That's it. Look at them teeth. Look at them. Look at the smile on his face. Look at that boy. He's smiling so hard. He's smiling so hard. He is smiling so hard. Congratulations, you two. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm so proud of y'all. Happy for you guys. Yeah, and to all my Stiller fans, y'all know what it is. You know what it is. Oh, what's this? Oh. Hold on, y'all. We got something to look at. This came from Bellator. What is this? Let's find out. Oh my God. Oh, good Lord, Bellator. The Michael Chandler suplex. What you doing, Michael? That's what you do right now? That's what you do right now, Michael? Oh my goodness. That's what I'm saying. Y'all put it all on the line, including your life and your safety and your health every time y'all fight night pedicure. Oh Lord. Too funny. Ooh. Kiefer BDK Crosby keeps his professional record perfect and moved to 5-0 with his win at Bellator. Congratulations! Yee! So we put out a lot of little things this weekend. Oh my God, that was terrible. Oh! Ah, yeah. Got to be able to defend yourself. Mm, that was ugly. Mm. Congratulations, young man. I forgot I had that down. Y'all get to see another one. They got the Bellator was just on their shit this weekend, y'all. Just when we thought all hope was lost, we weren't gonna see no footage. We get to see it. Yeah. Damn. He put his shoulder into that. I need to see that again. That was quite terrible too. Yeah, he was trying to get his bearings back. Ugh. Mm, mm. It's been some ugly stuff going on over the weekend. Nope, don't want to hear you talking about nothing. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was coming to kick him again. Jesus Christ in the morning. Kickboxing. It is so very easy for y'all to get hurt. Oh, oh, ah, hit that liver. He did not see that coming. Y'all say it's always the bout. I mean, the strikes that y'all don't see coming that hurt the worst. Oh, they're going to put those two beasts against each other. That'll be something to see. I'm tired. I just do not feel what my stomach is still jacked up. It says we got a few fights left. Catch the post limbs on the Bellator app. So shout out to my guy, Felony Charles Bennett. Always my warrior. February 16th, MVP versus Daly. Oh shit, y'all fight on Bellator. Oh, that's probably gonna be great. Paul Daly always bring the shit with him. He come with the ish. And I'm imagining that MVP come with the ish. Welterweight World Grand Prix first round. The welterweight Grand Prix. I'm gonna have to look into that. See what that's about. Oh, hold on. Let's see what's good here. Ooh, damn. Ooh, who had the best showing this weekend, you guys? Y'all have to let me know who had the best showing. Looked like it was just a bunch of knockout. Oh, we had a girl fight. It's about to be a girl fight. Ooh, she met her when she came in. Just what you want. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Backed her straight up, too. Ooh, kicked her twice in the head. Boom. Boom. Oh, oh, girl, tough as nails because she ain't fall. No, she ain't even know. She just kept right on her bicycle. Boom. Boom. Damn, that's devastating. If she'd have swung her foot past my head like that, I'd have passed out, let alone make connection. Hey, what's up? TJ, Elishon. Who, oh, what? Who was that? Oh my God. See, that's one of those positions that we know our guy felony is good at getting out of. He broke his jaw. He broke his jaw. Yeah, he broke his jaw. If it ain't broke, it's fractured. Cause he had to stop for a second. In case y'all didn't see that. In case y'all did not notice that. This this watch. He broke his jaw right there. He broke his jaw. Oh, mm. Y'all was putting in this weekend. No doubt about it. Kids must be going to school. Mm, mm, mm. Yep. Let's see what's good. How about this? Why they got the white hair in a wig? What is wrong with y'all? Why y'all be throwing people like that? You walking and reading a book, lady? Yep, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. But I do show up at the events. I do talk to the fighters, their coaches, their teams, their families. And I get to witness a lot of greatness, but I also get to witness a lot of stuff that stymies their growth. Yep. It's wild. And I would like to oh no, it's being a live chat. It's something that what do y'all think about Anderson Silva coming back to face that, how you pronounce his name? A dossier? Hmm. And had to put that boy in a coma because his brain was swelling so bad. That's not a good thing. That's what I'm saying. One punch can end somebody's career. One punch can end somebody's life. That's why it is most important that people that depend on to look out for them during these fights are looking out for them. I don't usually have any problems with the reffing. It's usually the judges they complain about. And even even Tyson Fury complained about, I guess, the judge they had from his country. He said maybe somebody need to talk to him, conversation with him. The commission, not him, not Tyson itself, but the commission might need to have a conversation with that person from their country that was scoring about along with the other two judges. So I don't know. We had the tough finales too this weekend. So after Bellator 210 win, Juan Archuleta plans to drop to 135, but ready for a title shot in any division. Yee. Clarissa Shields will be fighting this weekend, this Saturday. And Raquel, I think her last name is Miller. Both ladies were at the Wilder Fury bout this weekend, and apparently, them two might be having a conversation inside that squared ring soon. Inside the ring soon. Inside the ring. He may be having. I ain't paying no time. Yep, Raquel Miller is her name. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check something out. As soon as I open my little bar on my Google, it goes right to BoxRec. Y'all know what I be doing. Wow, she's very pretty. I be wondering sometimes, girl. Yeah, yeah. Oh, she's undefeated too. What class? Middleweight. She's number 4 in the United States and 5 internationally. She debuted in May of 2016. She's Orthodox. She's 5'8", from San Francisco, California. And David McWater is her manager. Her alias is Pretty Beast. That was the first thing I said. She 33? No way, that girl's not 33. She don't look no 33 at all. Ain't nothing in her face. And she a boxer. Don't say she 33. She look like she 24. Let's get it, Raquel. Let's get it, girl. And then we have our number 1 boxer in the world. Number 1. She's number 1 in the fucking world. She is number 1 in the world, Miss Claressa Shields. Let's get it, baby. Oh, they both middleweight. Oh, they gonna see each other. She fights a young lady named Finicky Hermans. Maybe I'm not pronouncing that right. Finicky Hermans. This weekend. She just dusted off Hannah Rankin on the 17th of last month. So she's fighting within a month. But she'll be fighting this weekend, which is the 8th. She's out of Flint, Michigan. She's 5'8". She debuted in 2016. As a matter of fact, it looked like, she debuted in November of 2016, and Raquel debuted in May of that same year. Claressa Shields, T-Rex is her alias. She's 23, so if she goes up against Raquel, Raquel has a 10-year age difference on her, which makes no difference. It really doesn't make a difference. But we see how late Raquel started her career. She must have just had a hankering for the boxing. She said, "Let me get in here and get some of this." Yeah, Claressa Shields is the number 1 female boxer in the world. And that girl Raquel is trying to come get one of her titles. She is I believe Claressa is a 2-time Olympic boxing champion. I believe she's got the 2 silver belts. She is nothing to play with. She is nothing to play with. She gave more than anybody that I heard talking about this Wilder and Fury fight this weekend. She gave Deontay more rounds in that fight than anybody gave him this weekend. she's, I guess this is for middleweights. So she's number one of 9 middleweights in the United States, and she's number one out of 33 internationally middleweights. It looked like her and Raquel are probably equally almost yeah. They both 7-0. Oh man. So who's number 2 and 3 is my question in the middleweight division. Look, y'all. If these two meet anytime soon, it's going to be a freaking problem in that ring. Do you hear me? It is going to be a problem. Because this young lady, Raquel, said, "Oh, I want all the smoke." And our number one woman said, "I'll give anybody all the smoke they want." That's what Clarissa said. "I give anybody the smoke. You come get it. Get in line. I got you. I ain't ducking nobody. I ain't going, nope. I ain't going to run." So I guess it must have been some chitter chatter talk or rumors that Raquel was ducking. And, no, but after this fight Saturday, trust and know Clarissa is going to be looking for this young lady. What's good? Let me get that. I need that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's going to be an interesting bout. Mm-hmm. That is really going to be an interesting bout. Oh, wow. She was right. Um, Big up to Deontay's boxing. Deontay's boxing. I want to say ego. I don't know. But he had asked her about who she thought Deontay asked Deontay's boxing ego or world, one of the two, asked Raquel who she thought the number one pound for pound fighter was in the world. Her answer, straight to his face, was Terrence Crawford. Was Crawford is what she said. He said Terrence Crawford like he was shocked. But guess whose name is at the top of BoxRec? Terrence Crawford. He seemed like he was a little displaced by her answer. Like Earl Spence is number 16. Welcome to my house. Yeah, so apparently, um, Jermell Charlo did miss his random, urine screen or whatever with the people. He did not jump his brother. Jamel jumped up in the ring on Saturday after Jarrett Hurd's fight, talking stuff, told him he'll make no decisions in the division. He's talking to the reigning champion right now, bro. You really gonna bring that kind of heat? Yeah. I can honestly say I believe in that moment he irritated. He irritated. He irritated Jarrett Hurd. He irritated him by jumping up in it. I don't think he cared he was in the ring, but the fact that he was trying to come at him and he don't really think that he want that smoke for real. He just showing off. He just showing off. He said he gonna give him what he want. He gonna have one more tune-up fight, and then he gonna give Mr. Charlo what he looking for. And then after he get done with Jamel, he said he gonna see Jamal. That's what he said. Then I seen a little dust up with Terrence Crawford and well, wasn't no dust up, but they always get together in the hallways of these events. You know, back there where no cameras are, except for people like me with our Diego Dante's boxing ego, and what do I keep calling him? Um, Adesanya, that's his name. They gonna put Anderson Silva against. Oh, Dante's Boxing Nation. I knew it was something big, world or something. I just knew I couldn't remember what the last word. Dante's Boxing Nation. So Dante had asked Raquel who she thought was the number one pound for pound fighter, and she said Crawford. He seemed like he was displaced by that answer, and he was quickly into that. He was like, "Okay, good. It was nice talking to you." Was he mad she did not answer that question away? He wanted her to. I guess he must have been. I don't know. I thought maybe he might have was getting ready to ask her, in the heavyweight, but he said in the world, and I guess she had to give the most honest answer, which is the one that is you can check the facts is in box right. Then they talking about trying to get that guy wide neck into MMA. No, 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 nope. Don't even want to see that. Appreciate that. Don't do that. Thank you. Why Tyson Fury looked like somebody bit him on his forehead? I'm telling you, Freddie Roach, that's his name. Now Freddie Roach was in Fury's corner this weekend, and he's going to be in Manny Pacquiao's corner when he fights Adrian Broner. So that ought to be interesting. And that's who was making fun of him. Adrian Broner was making fun of that man, Mr. Roach. That kid does everything he can to get attention. And I'm still mad at him about walking around with them pants hanging down off his butt during that press conference. I really am. And Paulie Malignaggi, I like him. He always be so real with his outlook on what's going on in these events with these boxers and stuff, and with like his fight IQ is super freaking high. I don't know if any of y'all seen a video out there of what Justin Bieber getting stuck in Watts. His Range Rover broke down in the hood and they treated his ass. I think he thought he was about to lose his life. I'm pretty sure he thought he was going to lose his life out there. What the hell was he ever doing in Watts? What was he doing over there? And see, y'all be wondering why y'all be ending up with the chicks y'all do. Look where y'all be sneaking around to. I ain't saying girls in the hood don't deserve no love, but I'm just saying, yo, y'all act like y'all up here. Stay your ass up there. Be trying to sneak around in the hood and see that little young. You ain't trying to do nothing for. You ain't trying to take her out of there. What you bringing your ass down there for? Get your ass out of here. He lucky they ain't do something to him. He lucky because it's still a video of him singing a nigger song, and I ain't trying to hear nothing about he was 15. 15 is old enough to know. If he can say it, then he ought to know. He ought to know what effects it has. So that's probably why he was very nervous. All they had, I don't know what the hell was taking the people so long to come get him in his truck, but they'd have made him do push-ups, sing songs, freaking play basketball, and some more stuff. Made him sing, bitch. Sing. And he sang. And he did push-ups. He wanted to act like he was comfortable around them. That kid was nervous. He didn't know what to do. Every ignorant thing he ever said about somebody outside of his own race was running through his mind the whole time. He was hoping somebody with a cell phone. Thank goodness we be starstruck because anybody would have been thinking about it. They'd have pulled that video up. He might be chilling with old George there. Trust me. In Watts. What was he doing in Watts? The people that live in Watts don't want to be in Watts. Why is he in Watts? Never know. I'll never know. I bet you won't take his ass down there again. And I bet you buy a different type of vehicle. He'll be riding that Range Rover. And then when he said bye, they was like bye. Usually when the superstars is leaving, they have a crowd of people following them and still trying to get, autographs and stuff like that. It was like the crowd gopher saying bye when he said bye. Nobody cared. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Deontay knows what was up with that belt. God damn! What is that? Yo, I can't. Welcome to my house. Oh, these is the official weigh-ins. Oh, this is 2 years old. About 2 years old. I still need to see what the hell's going on. Bruh. God dang. I know, right? You don't want to stand too close to the... Oh my God. Oh my God. I know. You don't want to stand too close to him. You might get stuck with that thing, bro. I've seen enough. I have seen enough. But I am gonna save this though. Bob Arum, is that his name? That was in that little crowd with Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence and all their little cronies. And they was discussing um Terrence and Earl mixing it up, and they was telling each other straight to their face how they going, what they gonna do to each other. So if we ever get to see that bout, that'll be great. Yes, that would be great. Yeah, then the Packers then fired their head coach this weekend. What the what? Oh yeah. I don't know if anybody caught this, but Tyson Fury said he had about 10,000 fans in that place. I don't know how many seats that place hold. I don't know what's going on there. But he said he let it be known if he'd have gave the signal, they'd have tore that bitch down in there. He said from top to bottom, my followers would have tore that place up if he would have started making a ruckus about the decision on the fight. Yeah. And for some reason, I just didn't get like, I didn't get bad energy, but just watching Deontay, I think he's more disappointed in himself than anything. He ain't worrying about them judges or nothing because he knows how what he put in. And I think at the end of the day, we just seeing what, you know, who expects either one of them to run into a big freaking right or left hand? nobody. So, all the time they remind me when they talk that it's chess, not checkers. And you got to pick your shots. You can't just run in and stuff. You got to set stuff up. Get some good foot placement. Certain times they want you to sit down on your punches, and sometimes they don't. They want you to go to the head, then the body, then the body, then the head. If you touch them up top, hit them with the hook, so it's all good. Nazim Richardson was in the house. I don't know, that fight with Jarrett Hurd and the Charlo twins. A lot of people don't like them. They are not very well liked in the boxing community. I mean, I know they got their fans, but a lot of people don't like them. But look at all the extra stuff that the boxers and the fighters go through sometimes. Also, seen a post from my guy. I told you guys a couple of weeks ago. Two fighters fell out of the octagon while they were fighting here, and I forget what part of Virginia at this moment, but yeah. So the fighter that actually got injured is still recovering, and he posted the other day and said that every day he's getting a little bit better, but he didn't go into detail about what his injuries were or anything. And I think we'll get to talk to him once he's fully recovered and all of that is taken care of, because I am pretty sure that's not a good thing for the promoters or the commission. I guess it was supposed to be the commission's job to lock the cage. And they still don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe they're investigating. I don't know. But it could have been just mechanical failure on the lock. I don't know. But the other fighter that was in with him, Mr. Kelchner, he he didn't get hurt, and he had been off for a while, and he was just coming back. So those two didn't even get to complete their bout. Old boy said the judges must have been smoking marijuana. Isaac Lowe. Gonna get low, 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 low.
Catch the Seinfeld TV, M2K Global. It's the morning after. Waiting for Tyson Fury press conference, but I'm joined by Isaac Lowe.
Morning, Kieran. How are you doing?
Good morning, sir.
Good, good, good. Bit of a funny morning because it's a bit one of them ones, happy but not happy. You know what I mean? I'm happy obviously because I got the WBC title last night, the 5th round KO, but they made the most important thing was Tyson. You know what I mean? And the judges to do what they done last night, well, I don't know what they was watching. It just But the good thing is, why I'm not so bothered about everyone knows, not just me saying from the Tyson camp. But I think the full world knows they wouldn't have fight, so it's not as hard to take it in as much. I think we all know the true champion is, and what a performance he gave.
Absolutely. We'll come to Tyson in a bit, but yeah, you got the win, got the KO win last night as well. So you did it in style out here in LA, Isaac.
Yeah, I'm great. Great training camp, the best I've ever been. Felt it in the camp, and it showed last night. I don't care who was in front of me last night. I would have done a job on them. And I said I felt all along and kept training my pounds come on leaps and bounds. We're doing a proper camp, eating the right food. And then last night I listened to the game plan to Ben gave me an excellent game plan. I stuck to it, listening for the first time, and it worked out. I took him out in the 5th round. I took him a shell.
It happens,
man. See it. A few people come to me and said I was very impressed with it. So now I can build on that. Don't go too silly over Christmas. And now it gives me a big 2019. That'll put me in the top. I've just talked to the WBC official before he said that's going to put me in the top 10 of the WBC. So now I'm not saying we're going to go for one title, but it puts me in the path now to go start making me rank.
UFC 234, Whitaker versus Gastelum. That's going to be a good fight. So Whitaker has recovered from his injury. It was, I believe it was a bottom extremity injury. It was either his knee or... I know he had an injury that was debilitating, and I believe he probably had to have a surgery or two on it. And then he had to have proper healing time. And so...
I don't know, was it gone on his side or I don't listen, it was a miracle. Something told that Tyson was not meant to lose last night. He was not meant to get knocked out last night. Because there's not a human being on this planet who would go from that. Especially in the 12th round Brunian fight where you never stop throwing punches. But it showed out what a champion he is, the heart he's got. And now the people can finally, please God, finally recommend it and give him the credit where he's due and say, you know what, hands off, he is the people's champion. To come back from mental health issues, come back from 28 stone, have 2 warm-up fights, and then jump in the ring with him and basically school him for 11 rounds, and then get floored like that in 11, and then come back again and nearly knocked him out. When he got back up, he nearly knocked him out. You know what I mean? So hands off Tyson. He's the people's champion. That's why he's the leading heavyweight champion of the world. But he should have that WBC strap this morning, no doubt about it. I don't know what the judges would say. One the Mexican judge, and then losing the first 5 rounds. He must be smoking marijuana before he watched that fight. You know what I mean? I don't know what one he was on. And I'm not going to get into it, but the English official, we all don't know what he was up to do. He wants watch have a word with him. But it is what it is. Listen, we can sit here and complain all day, like Tyson said.
Yeah, not one excuse from Tyson yesterday.
Yeah, no, like Tyson said, there's no point making complaints. It's in the past now. That was 24 hours ago. It's done. It's a new day. It's a new start. But obviously, the rematch has got to happen. I don't think Wilder wants the rematch. But now it's for Tyson to go back now and have a good break with his family over Christmas. Get away from it. Save himself. Go back on town.
They ain't going back over there. They ain't talking plenty cash-ish. I bet you if we was to start pulling news reports from over there where he's from, they would be talking ish on us. They're gonna be talking shit. And you know what? The sad part about it is that our people over here don't care. They're not going to change that situation. They're not going to make them care. And it's sad because it keeps a lot of kids from moving into the pros. And sometimes it makes them quit boxing at the amateur level too, all the stuff that's going on. So
all right, what's going on, you guys? First things first, I thought Tyson Fury won the fight. Thought he won the fight. I didn't think the rounds were hard at all this morning. Okay, outside of the knockdowns, I think the only 2 of them big rounds were 7 minutes. I gave Wilder, but anyone can clearly, if someone says Tyson Fury won every single round outside of the rounds that he got knocked down in, and even in the rounds that he got knocked down in, outside of the knockdown.
Why y'all been so hard on this poor Deontay? Man, they gave him hell before this fight. They giving him hell after the fight. I'm just asking for him to elevate. That's all I want from Deontay. I want him to elevate his fight game. He cannot keep coming in with that same thing. Every once in a while, the old man don't want eggs. He want grits for breakfast. The world was watching. And I still believe, I hate to use the word nerves, but I really believe it was like, everything just kind of fell on him once the fight started. Like, and so, and like I said, I don't think so much. We already knew what Deontay was going to do. We just didn't know what Tyson was going to do. So with that being said, I don't look exposed. How? He did what he always does. I don't think he was exposed. I think what got exposed is the boxing system. And I know that young man has earned his way to where he's at. I cannot and won't ever try to take anything from him on that level. But at the same time, cannot be complacent. You have got to want to elevate. You got to want to make yourself better. You can't just get right here and be like, oh, I'm the best because you got that title. No, baby, they coming. You got to elevate. If you don't add but one more thing to your repertoire, one more something, and you got boxing skills, Deontay. Honey, I need you to utilize them. You got them. They there. I know you got them. You just refuse to use them, and you said that. He went against what his own brain was telling him to do. We do that. We're humans. We do that. So I get it. And I thought that might be, I think the fight went just the way I probably imagined it. That both said what they was going to do. And Tyson told everybody he was going to hold him as much as he possibly could. That's why I keep saying I really believe he had a shoulder injury. I really do. I really do. I really, really do. If you notice, he held that right hand close to him a lot during that fight. He didn't really use it all that much. So, and then Deontay may have had an injury to his hand. I don't know if whatever accident he had years ago. And I'm pretty sure he's probably broken it a few times since whatever accident he had years ago. But, you know, and if it's causing you that much pain or it's causing you to not throw it the way you're used to throwing it, you got to figure something else out, baby. You got to at least set it up. At least you got to be able to hide it, something. You got to be able to have that right hand before you pop it on them or something. I don't know. Did you load up a lot and then you just, they already know it's coming. That's why he was able to avoid it. You got to give them a different look, hon. And you know that. You know that. Like I said, the old man don't always want eggs for breakfast. Sometimes he wants grits. Sometimes you got to pull out the grit on their ass, Deontay. And you still young man. You still got ways to go. Still learning. Y'all still every day y'all learn something new. I know you do. So that's why I say I know you have that skill set. I know you have the tools. You just have to utilize them. And he told us before the fight, and he's probably said it to us several times in interviews that he does what makes him happy. So I just looked at it as he was doing what he wanted to do, and that was making him happy. And that's all that matters because he's the one in there fighting. Them two were in there fighting. I ain't about to get in there with nobody. But I just want you to utilize your skills, and elevate your game. Because if your camp takes this fight with them again, and you don't elevate, you may have a problem matching him the second time. You may have a problem because they're going to figure that shit out. You better believe they're going to figure it out. See, they thought you were going to have something new. They thought you were going to bring a little something new. Hmm. Got to elevate. He's used to knocking people out. So that's what he's looking for. But most times he got to go more than 4 rounds before he gets to that. Hmm. So I don't know. There was moments where I wish both of them was a little more active, but a lot of times y'all come into bouts hurt. Y'all come in hurt, and that might have been why Deontay wouldn't pull the trigger. It might have been why we didn't see as much activity as we thought we were going to see from them two because they both came in with some kind of injury. I'm pretty sure they trained freaking hard. Both of them trained hard for this fight. So, yeah, they had some aches and pains when they walked into that fight. Both of them. Both of them. So we're gonna see. I'm not worried about what they're doing over there. I'm worried about what we're doing over here. So, like I said, with the way the system is built, the system is broken. That boxing system is broken. Um, Not all judges are bad, but there's enough bad judges to really make a difference. It's enough of them. It is enough of them to make a difference. And I seen that when I went to that national prep back in June. Hmm. I got to see a lot. I got to learn a lot. And even on the local level here, when I go around to the events, I see a lot. And I'm not saying that it's all bad. I mean, not even, it might be a quarter bad. You know what I mean? Out of 100, you might have a quarter that's bad. And that's sometimes it's just little stuff like, um, just speaking from any experience that I've ever had, has been stupid stuff like maybe medals for the kids. Mostly the biggest thing at the events coming into them, especially for the boxers, is other boxers pulling out. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. And you can't blame the promoter because your opponent didn't show up, doesn't want to show up. You know, in my MMA world, hey, they have a little bit more leeway with certain things. And more so in the MMA world, I see um I don't know, it's a bigger effect it has when their opponents pull out last minute. And most sometimes in the MMA, they will show up, weigh in, and whatever stuff that the promotion gives them for their fight, like their gloves. I don't really know what come in their care packages from the promoter. Maybe it's just gloves, maybe it's just a mouthpiece. I don't know. But some of them get the little stuff that the promoter has for them and they leave, never to be seen or heard from again. At least not for a while. So that's why I said sometimes we end up with bouts that are mismatched because those are the only two people that would step up. You might have had, this guy that was ranked here and he's got this great record. And then you got a guy over here who's just a contender or a competitor or whatever y'all want to call him that just will step in because he can make some money and give the guy, the star, the person who really, is that the people are coming to see. That's why we end up with those bouts. And at this point, like Jarrett Hurd, like he kind of gave you a warning, a fire shot to let you know that this bout was about him working on his defense. So they picked a guy that they knew would give him the work that he needed in that fight. And I think the kid did the best that he could, but they also knew that um he falls the body shots. He had been taken out with one before. So whenever Jarrett Hurd got done hee hawing with him, he put the pause on him and sat him down immediately. Sat him down immediately. He wasn't afraid of the kid, so he let him get him up on the ropes. Everything he did was because he knew he was going to beat this young man. He already knew the kid did not have knockout power, so he was not afraid of the kid knocking him out, of this young man knocking him out. So he wasn't afraid of that. But he earned his $1 million. He earned his $1 million. Sure did. Went home happy. Yes, he did. Pretty sure his mom and dad was happy. And let me see. Mr. Kaufman, he stood in there a great deal too with Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz. Yeah, he stood in there for all the way up until it was almost like the last 2 minutes of the fight. It might even been less than that. And he got knocked down. That was it. It was over. Yeah, been down a couple times in the fight. I think he just was taking too many punches when the ref stopped the fight. Yeah, yeah, he did. But he did a great job. I mean, shoot. I think they want to discount Mr. Ortiz. And then you know that cat only made like I want to say one of them made. I think he made 30,000 for that fight, and like Mr. Ortiz made like 375,000. They gave him 10% of what Mr. Ortiz made. Took a fucking beating. See how big he is? That's why they call his ass King Kong. Oh yes, side note. Oh my God, his Mr. Ortiz had the most beautiful shade of skin ever. I mean, he looked like he had just been baked in the oven and pulled right on out and put on the cooling rack. Man, it must be good living where he's at. He's from Cuba. Oh yeah, they got nice sunshine and beaches and stuff like that. And it's probably pretty warm there most of the time or all the time. And so he keeps that tone to his skin. He looked almost red. It was so beautiful. Yep, nice and smooth and everything. But like I said, Clarissa Shields fights this weekend. Be looking out for. She said the first quarter of 2019. Um, I think her and old girl should be making a date, setting a date for their fight. Both of them look like they 7-0. Um, Clarissa 23, Raquel 33. I don't even know who the girl she beating up on this week, and I did look it up, but I don't forgot her name already. Her name is she's a weird name. Yeah, but she about to go beat up some young lady this week. uh, that's probably gonna be like a spar match for her. And then she want to open the door and let Raquel walk right on in. Come on in, girl. I got you. Go have some tea. So we're gonna see. It's so much. It was so much going on in the sports combat world this weekend. I can't even cover it all. There was some good fights on the UFC too. Yeah, they did. And for any of my warriors that I just neglected to mention, you guys, it's not purposeful. I have nothing but love for you, babies. Got nothing but love for you, honey. That's right. Well, I guess they gave us something to talk about. That's for sure. Um, there's some events coming up on the 15th. This is quite a few. USKA. That's who that was. I can remember for the life of me what one of the events I kept missing. And nobody hit me up and said, Miss Nikki, you forgot about us. I feel like I'm off key today. I really do. I feel like I'm off key. I think probably because I don't feel very good. Like my stomach is bothering me so bad. I don't know why. That's what I was going to say. Yep, they have an event. Trayvon Stevens, John Carnafy. USKA Reloaded is what they're called. United States Kickboxing Association. That's the only thing I can think of. I guess I'll have to get up with them and find out what those acronyms really stand for. And they're located in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Mort Goldsmith is, oh, he's going to it. I thought he was a promoter or something. So I'm not really sure if I have anybody from down this way. I knew why I wanted to look that up. Because this event is connected to my guy Gary Grant Jr., who built the ring or who designed that ring and comes and puts it together for the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship every time they have an event. So yeah, he promoted, I think, for like 10 years or something, and then he wanted to take a break. And he probably was doing some small stuff, probably just working in the background with other people for a while. And then he built this ring, designed the ring and built it for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And it's been history ever since. And they get ready to take that Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship over to Mexico, you guys. Yeah. It's going to Mexico. And then they're gonna come right back and they're gonna do Bare Knuckle 5, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 5, which will continue the lightweight tournament. Reggie versus Rusty, Johnny versus Abdel. I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be some heat right there. That ain't even smoke, that's heat. That lightweight tournament semifinal coming up in Bare Knuckle 5. Mm. Y'all might not want to miss that. Y'all might want to pay the little $30 to get that pay-per-view because that's going to be worth it. When Reggie comes back to that card, he's got a Dame opponent in Rusty. Then you got Johnny Bedford, who is second in line on Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 135 title contenders, going against Abdel Velasquez from Team Assassin out of Florida. Oh my goodness. Rusty and Abdel had a stoppage fight in their debuts at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. They was about that life. So I know everybody's been like, where's Reggie, Miss Nikki? How come you haven't been talking to Reggie? Man, Reggie gonna get up. As a matter of fact, I was chilling with him on Saturday. And but there's just it just wasn't the time. I'm not gonna bother him. Let him enjoy the fights and enjoy his family and stuff. We just had a good time, enjoy it. Of course, I recorded the fight though. So I might take some time today and go back and look at it. And I don't think I'm gonna change my mind. I just don't think I'm gonna change my mind. Mm. Oh, almost forgot. This Saturday is the Ponytail Promotions card going to be at the Masonic Temple in Norfolk. Um, all our regulars are going to be on the card. You're going to have Jerry Slugger Forrest. He's on the card. He's fighting for another title. Welcome to my house. We don't have to go. His record stands at Jerry Slugger Forrest. So I call him Slug. Oh, it is Slug. I was right. Jerry Slug Forrest. But sometimes on his shirts and stuff he has Slugger, so I guess it makes sense to me. He has a record of 22-0. He got 16 KOs. Been knocked out once. Got 2 losses, but he only been knocked out once. He's number 18 of 333 in the United States at heavyweight. And then internationally, he's number 84 of 1,224. He will be fighting this young man. Damn it. I don't even say the belt. I thought it was uphill. I think it's the UWBF, and it does not have his opponent's name. His last bout was on the 4th of August. What did I know? Oh, he just had a fight. So, what in the world? He has a southpaw stance, and he's 6 foot tall. Just his last fight was with Maori Pink Panther Coleman, and the fight before that. The first fight, he knocked him out. Slug knocked Marie out. In this fight, it was a RTD. I'm not really sure what that means. And lives here in Newport News, but he's originally from Louisiana. How about that? So you got him, you got Rocco Robinson, you got oh my god. Mm. All right, it looks like they have on this card. They got Slug, which I'm pretty sure will be he'll probably be the main event on the card. But we got Roger Belch the third. He's returning. He's 11-1. His record. This is just what I'm pulling off the top of my head because I seen this promo the other day. What's his name? Frankie Felipe is coming back. It looks like Mac Poppy Allison is going to be on this card. Like I said, Rocco Robinson. Let's see. Slug looks really good. There's a picture of him and Joey Kuzmano. On this picture, Joey is another one of our heavyweight boxers out of Danville, Virginia. I'm pretty sure they were sparring and gave each other good work, so that's good. Boo. Okay, here it is. Okay, so he's going for I'm flipping that so I can see that. USBO heavyweight title fight versus Dale Long, I believe his name is. So Slug is going for another belt. He's trying to get up, build his rep up. Um, I think those are the only two heavyweight boxers that I know of here locally. I'm not really, yeah, that I know of. Frankie Filippone versus Michael Snyder, Montez Brown. What? Okay, so Montez Brown, Roger Belch III, Chaz Witherspoon, Rocco Robinson, Dangerous Dorn Spivey, and more. I'm just gonna let y'all know that at the last event that I attended with this promotion, I did not get to see Rocco Robinson fight. I did not get to see Dangerous Dorn Spivey fight. I believe Roger had just had his surgery, so he wasn't going to be on the card. I don't know. I really just, I mean, like, I think what you're going to have is an event that is he's going to make his money off of the friends and family of these fighters, because I don't really think it's going to be that much of a big crowd, especially after the heavyweight fight that people just paid to see this weekend, and they walking away not happy. They ain't about to turn around a week later and pay more money to be unhappy again. They're not going to do it because they still going to be in their feelings about this past weekend. Also, if you love big dogs, one of my promoters has two Great Danes, and they just had a litter of puppies. It says as if she needs that. Never mind. Yeah. Bruce and Bransky is looking for great homes for for uh for his litter. And puppies are getting big. I think this weekend will be like the first weekend they may be able to go. Oh, see, I got a notice from Joshua the Oxendan. He will be fighting on Showcase MMA. Oh, that's 864. 864 Fighting Championship and World Series of Fighting. January 25th. Venue at the King Center in Johnson City, Tennessee. So all you bluegrass fighters down there, be looking for our guy Joshua to come through there and stir it up a little bit. Yeah. That's what he do. He's a bantamweight. Keeps it moving. He had an up and down year this year. He suffered some injuries. Yeah, he did. He suffered injuries. Now let me find out. It's a problem to keep your weight down. Yep, you guys, I know it's Christmas and all that. But some guys gonna have to sacrifice through the holiday season because they got fights. So I got nothing but love for you, baby. Mm. If you haven't already seen my King of the Cage title fight from September in Niagara Falls, New York, and would like to do so, the fight will be aired on MAV TV, MAV TV, channel 214 for DirecTV and 810 for Verizon Fios. Oh, it's coming on. What's today? Monday? Yeah, that was yesterday. It says December 3rd. Oh, today, yeah, December 3rd at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. The fight will also be aired again on December 10th at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Thank you to everyone. You're welcome, Tony Gravely. You're welcome, baby. You so welcome. Damn it. And flyweight champion. King of the Cage. I was supposed to go to that too. And our girl Tiny Tara Graff was on that card. That was her debut, her professional MMA debut. She did not get the victory, but she did come out a better fighter. That's what her did. And then her husband came and fought like what the next week on Titans of the Cage. So she came to that, and I finally got to meet her. Yeah. He came up to EWC and got him a very quick win. Ooh, I like it. Look, she still put out wedding pictures. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all. Our guy, William Chavez Jr. is up in Utah. Um, the JO Nationals. That's where I got this from earlier this year when I was up there watching him box to make he got the silver medal at that competition. And now he is in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, for the Elite Nationals, which he got invited to. How exciting! And so the church raised money, the community raised money. I'm pretty sure Jim raised money. So he's out there right now competing in that competition. It's an 8-day competition. So we have to send love and well wishes to our 757 boxing junior champion, William Chavez Jr. He will be competing in the 9 to 10-year-old 55-pound division. He did just have a birthday not too long ago. So yeah, he turned 9. And this is the biggest stage, or yeah, That Junior Olympic event was very, very big, and I mean the nationals was big. So this is the next step up. And the one thing I found out over this last year is that Diego Bisbo, BJJ, my Team X Combat Wrestling Trap been running around here low key, snatching stuff, snatching up belts and wins and getting her done. I don't know, because some might be mad at me because I kind of called him out for not making the last fight. He said he had to work, but he's been my most vocal fighter this year. Talk about he couldn't find no fight. Nobody wanted to fight him. And they got him a fight. He pulled out. And as I said, in my mind, that's poor planning. That's planning. How you gonna be running your trap and you yeah. Which means usually when your job pays off, they don't take them back. So that's why I said it was poor planning. He probably felt like they won the opponent. So he never put that time in. And then when he tried to put the time in, it was like, hell no. You better bring your butt to work. Mom, boyfriend caught being extra to her daughter while dropping her off. Jesus Christ. So we got several events. I'm just looking through my Facebook to make sure I'm not missing anything that somebody might have sent me over this weekend. Because a lot of times they do not put stuff out but 2 weeks before the event is supposed to happen. Who you selling tickets to 10 days away from an event? Or even 14? Very few people will do that. I had a couple get married this weekend, and I had a couple break up this weekend. It's sad. So close to Christmas. I need to probably just, what I know I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time and just do my research on my female boxers, because I have Mia X down here too, but she is I think she bounces around in the lower weight classes because they make adjustments for the weight classes sometimes at the boxing events, allowances. So she usually, I think she like 120 or something, 122, whatever that range is. What is it? Is it 122 or 127 or something? DeMar Holloway, you don't get enough, do you, with these damn snakes, boy? And she just got a new coach. Lord Jesus. Why was everybody trying to do what the other preacher was doing? And fly into the church. Oh Lord, they just be doing anything. What is going on in these churches? Street Beefs had some bouts this weekend. The weather was a little iffy, so I think that might have been a little bit of an issue. If you want to see them, you can go up to Mighty Mouse's page on YouTube. Mighty Mouse, just what I said, Mighty Mouse. Yep. So if you're like, oh yeah, I meant to tell y'all, our guy from Bloody Elbow, Eddie Morcano, has taken off and went to Thailand. He's over there training because he's about to make his first debut kickboxing. Oh my God, I think that's what he said. Uh-huh. Yes. So he's going to be over there until after the first of the year. I don't know if the bout is going to be there or if it's going to be here, but I would think, I would like to think that he's going over there and get training, and then he'll be back over here, and then we'll get to see him compete for the first time here. I don't know. He been rolling around for the last year, y'all, getting his skills together. He been rolling with some of the best here in the area. Yeah, we got some good rollers here in our area. So he's been really, really, really putting in the hard work. And I really, 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 really want to see him debut and get his win on his debut. That would just be awesome sauce for him. So yes, he's Bloody Elbow. He is one of our. He kind of he works. He does. He's a commentator on Spartacus Fight League cards, and then they have no. I don't even care about him. But he is great. He has his own podcast. You can find him on YouTube and probably Facebook. But he is over in Thailand. He left last week, got there safely, got his little driving privileges and everything. So he says he doesn't have his phone, so slide in his DM on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at the Eddie Mercado. Yeah, you can go look him up, see what he up to. Yes. A lot of women out there jogging today. You ain't got to worry about me. Nigga don't do it. Yeah, keep getting pushed back. The fuck is that? Shoot, buddy, you gotta be an artist to do all that. Ain't nobody about to- Oh, he did win his fight. Oh no, he didn't. It says, I'm telling you, I don't think he won this fight this week. That's okay. And then I got notification from a young man called Cato Henry Reloaded. He is in, I think he said he's in Uganda. What did he tell me? What's wrong? God damn. His coach is named Zebra Mando. And he looked like he's boxing too. His coach boxes too. So they got some heavy hands over there. Yep, Uganda. So y'all need to stop playing. I'm attracting them from everywhere. And some of these guys, you know, they asking, they want to come over here. How I think they probably think I'm a promoter like that. Like I probably have an MMA league that I do or something. I got boxers from all over the world. I got fighters from all over the world. I cannot make this up. And I may be slow growing, but I'm coming. And trust me, at the end of the day, it's gonna be bigger than anybody ever wanted to give me credit for. And I'm stomping on all fucking heads to get in my way. Get in the way, stomping on your ass. Just like y'all would do me. And we also have Michael Williams Jr., Boy Wonder, 150%. Michael Boy Wonder, 150% Williams Jr. out of Charlottesville, North Carolina. He is under the tutelage of our very great, but never late, Roy Jones Jr. And he's hands-on with this young man. And he's still boxing too while you're playing. How beautiful. So I noticed when I go, ooh. Way too fun. It was some grappling events this weekend. The hell is that? Hmm.
Telling you, Dionisha, tell you. Aquafina Jenkins, Aquafina, come on there. Ogata Lewis, come on there. Ogata Mountaineer, Mountaineer, come on down. Oria stuff, Rio, right?
He said that's Creole, right? Or Ria. I can't stand people.
Belviana, Bo. No, I said that right. Belviana Bo.
Sometimes I just got to go through my page to see. Just to see who's doing what. It looks like D Venable is getting ready for about 2. Well, their whole team, because they're down there on Team Assassin, him and Britain. Left Virginia and went to Florida. Elevating. They went down there strictly for elevation. When I say elevation, they went and found a team that suits them, and they are elevating their skill level and their fighting. So the next time we see both of them, we should have some nice, new, crisp looks from both of them. If you grow some edges around your head, that would make me happy. I'm tired of I'm tired of people telling me how to treat anybody. Period. That same one telling me how to treat a man, her ass half got a man, ain't got no man, or trying to steal my man. Get your ass up. Oh God. Jay Lee Long won his fight at Titans of the Cage this weekend. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. It was another sneaker. Good Lord.
Fold the blanket and go.
Here they go. I was just talking about them. They look very happy down there in Florida too. Right, because it's all warm. Yeah, I need God in every moment of my life too, baby. Oh, look at her walking down the aisle. I love getting these special moments from my warriors and their family. The fuck is that? That's an alligator coming about the toilet or a snake? Oh, that's a snake. No. He fast too. Oh, he was big too. Oh, hell no. I'd be pissing on the bucket from that point forward. I would not sit my ass on that toilet. And then he's going to take it right outside. So right outside the oh my God. Who does that? Ain't nothing you could tell me with your booty raiding ass. Did I say that out loud? Oh man, that's cold. I must ain't been down this far on my page in a minute. I'm seeing stuff I ain't never seen.
We're not here to cause any violence. We're just here to.
Oh, on. Let's make Stan Lee's birthday on the 28th of December Excellior Day. Wear a Marvel shirt, read a comic, or change your profile pic to one of Stan's creations. Sheriff, when has he ever created to change his profile pic to my damn picture? You ain't never sent me none of that money you got. No, none of that. Keep that out your mouth. Now, I know some people out there that like that shit like that, but I ain't on it like that. Ain't got nothing to do with combat sports or football. I'm good. Oh yeah, huh? So I guess Coming to America Part 2 is coming out on the 18th of January. I mean, 1/1/18. What? I guess am I missing something? Wouldn't that be 19? So is that a trick?
Always boast because the lion God's blessed him with a full head of.
Okay, Alexa, who is the Lord Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ is a fictional character.
The shit they put in these computers, I'll tell you.
You're going to have the number one, and this is from what I read last year. I don't know if it's the same year. They have the number one breakout for senior citizens. Now, honestly, I'm pretty sure, you know.
Oh man, they got a guy with no legs up on the scaffold working. And it just says, "Tell me once again why you can't work."
Look, this silly man thinks he can.
I'm just trying
Let me
to.
give you niggas something like you fucking with somebody like or you're in a relationship. You should always hear me out. These bitches, some of us fingers really to me. I guess it look I need you do it for her. Do it for you, nigga. If you pay to get her, she will suck your dick better. What? It's a fact. The females got their nails done, they need to confident in the house.
Didn't I just tell y'all? Stop giving each other advice. Stop. Hmm. Tyson Fury donating entire purse from fight with Deontay Wilder to help the poor and homeless. Fury says he doesn't plan to keep a penny of this purse. Instead, he told the Irish Mirror that he'll donate all of it to help the poor and build housing for the homeless. I'm going to give it to the poor. I'm going to build homes for the homeless. Fury said, "I don't really have much use for it. I'm not interested in becoming a millionaire or a billionaire. I'm a boxer, not a businessman, and I'll probably go down the same route as every other boxer. Skin at the end of it all. Skint at the end of it all. You can't take it with you, so might as well do something with it and help out who can't help themselves." I doubt very much if he's getting ready to get them people $3 million. I doubt that. He's not giving them all that $3 million. Shut up. Gotta pay his camp. They've been working his ass for a year. I want to see the check. I want to see him write the check. Go on, put that check up there. Let us see you write that check. Get him out, or just hand him the check that Showtime handed you. Let us get that on film. People be jaw jacking a lot. I'm just saying, bro, you just got knocked the fuck out, and you giving the money you got knocked the fuck out for away. But anyway. Damn, Chinese girls be beating their boyfriends' asses. True. Dick Burton. Name a word or phrase that people use that you can't stand. Dick riding.
He get hurt. He know that when I
Mm. It's Monday. Bunch of stupid shit. Hmm. Okay. What's that? She wrote this long ass message to us. Trying to find it. Oh, settle. I'll see if I can get up with Joshua Cork today. I'll hit him up. And then we can have a discussion about this past weekend's event. He'll give us the goods. He was on the card. He was right there. He seen everything. They was all hanging out together before the night before the fight, and then I think after the fight. I'm pretty sure they were. Britton Hart says, stay tuned for upcoming fight news. Britton the Queen Bee Hart. Me
I
Collins.
broke my back. What do you mean by that? You broke that? Like, a vertebrae or partial? Spinal. I broke my back. What do you mean by that? You broke that? Like, a vertebrae or partial? Spinal. I broke my back. What do you mean by that?
Got bent over. That's what happened.
What do you mean by that?
Look, they just gonna keep playing with the. Yep, that 1 second makes a difference. They're gonna keep arguing about this dad count, the dad gonna count that oh my god, this is it. I'm done. I am fucking done. What the hot fudge Sunday? I cannot even believe they have a WXC Night of Champions. We finally found the perfect main event for our 11th annual Night of Champions and 75th show. Justin James is one of our most talented champions trying to become belted in two divisions. Brandon Noble has been a warrior for us since 2009 and has earned his shot with a 3-fight win streak. Much more to come. WXC MMA. February 1st, Fort Street in Southgate, Michigan. I think I might know who this is. Mm-hmm. Watch Dana Christie and Emma Horner. Ronaldo Houston versus Grant Cashman. Oh, they legitimately put the fight up there. Let me see what they give us. If they giving us something, I'll go here and put it back on the screen here. And I just tell y'all, I've been seeing a lot of guys that have a little bit of age on them. We got a 21-year-old fighting a 36-year-old.
But Grant, I remember him getting rushed, shot, and still just absolutely moving forward, forward, forward. I mean, it took Dean Caldwell 3 rounds to get to him. And I remember that fight. That was a high-end, hard-fought fight. And I can't believe that that stuff Dean Grant to take. I mean, he's got one of those Wolverine metal plates or something, man. And the power of that weird emotion, right? It looks a good shape relative to the last time.
This ought to be interesting. Warrior Extreme. Never heard of them. That's the first time I ever got a notification from them. Or maybe one of the fighters is on my page. Will Holtzclaw fights on the 15th at Cagezilla. And then he turns around again. I think the very beginning of February, Spartacus is going to have their first card of the year. So he'll be on that card too. I don't even know where this is at on my page. Oh, no glove touch. Oh, you know it's smoke there. No, y'all should have been touching gloves in the middle. No, get all out there and didn't want to touch gloves. What you doing that for? You didn't want to touch my gloves when you asked to. Look, I'm talking like I'm a fighter. Oh. Ooh. Damn. Yeah. Oh. I want footage. I want to see Felony's fight from this past weekend. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, he got up. I said, I'm going to bring you with me. Oh, nice. Freaking reversal. I don't think I've ever seen nobody hold nobody like that. He got his armpits pressed right up against his and got his arms, the guy on top's arms flying out like that. Oh. Oh, round 2 of this is going to probably be off the chizzy aim. Mm-hmm.
But he looks in good shape relative to when you see him in the past. Yeah, both guys look really focused again. These guys, in my opinion, are showing that they're here to try to get a career out of this. Very centered, very focused. They're yeah. This is WFC 74. Now they can stay separated and throw his stuff. He's got to keep Grant guessing. Cashman's throwing that nice stiff jab. I'm sure he's got more than just the one. I'm sure there's a few somewhere behind it too.
Mm-hmm. There it is. There it is. They hurting each other. Knocked him down in the first round. Knocked him down back in the second round. Yeah, both of them got power. Either one of them could knock the other out. Ooh. He keep getting touched because he keep dropping his hands. There you go. I'm sorry, y'all. I got caught up watching this fight. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Well, I never did charge up my other battery, so I'm sorry, guys. I gotta figure this out. I don't know why this camera won't take an external charge. but hopefully I can correct this soon. Thank you for tuning in. I had the best time that I could have.